Peter Cobb down here just outside the Maroons locker room, lower concourse area, the Chatham Memorial Arena, and I'm here with the player of the game, number 5, Graydon Jones. And Graydon, I got to tell you, you almost had what's called a Gordie Howe hat trick. You had 2 assists and a fight, and you got the war wind to show it, I'll tell you. But you played a great game tonight, kid. Talk to us a little bit about tonight's game.
We knew it was going to be a battle like when we got in here. Sarnia's usually a rough team, and last game, just building off that energy from Thursday night, it started to get a little aggressive at the end there, and near the end of the game, my teammate was getting jumped by a couple guys, so I had to step up and help him.
Absolutely, and that's what you do. That's what teammates do, so good for you, Mr. Jones. And you talked about it Thursday night, a big 8-5 victory, and then another 6-3 victory here tonight over the Sarnia Legionnaires. Allows you to leapfrog them in the standings. And the Maroons, after a sluggish start, are on a bit of a roll right now.
Yes, we are. We 3 in a row here, and we're just going to keep on rolling. We got St. Thomas on Friday night, and that needs to be another 2 points.
Well, let's hope so. Listen, again, you had 2 key assists, one of them at a point where the game Sarnia came back. It was 4-3, and then a key goal by David Brown there to make it 5-3. So anyhow, you can see that oh, that's the love of teammates. Thank goodness I stayed dry this week, and that's what this is all about. That's so good for you for hanging in and getting that. Listen, we're going to do a little rapid fire now to get to know who Graydon Jones is, the newly, freshly showered Graydon Jones. And where are you from, Graydon? Where'd you play your minor hockey?
My whole career, I played AAA in the city of Peterborough, Ontario, and I've played all the way up. I played AA for 1 year, actually, and then jumped back up to AAA the following year after that.
So another player from the Peterborough area, because Biddy is from that area too. I was telling him my sister-in-law has a place up in Buckhorn, which is not far from, you know the town of Buckhorn, and beautiful Trent University, not far up the road from Peterborough either, that's for sure. Well, that's awesome, and boy, are we ever glad you made your way down to the Maple City. Okay, let's talk about favorite foods. If you could sit down to a meal, have anything you want, what might it be?
My billet mom makes really good curry. It's very good, and pizza is another one of my favorite foods.
I'll have curry and pizza. Boy, those are back-to-back dandies. Okay, how about your taste in music? Do you have a favorite band or musician?
My favorite musician would probably be 21 Savage. He's my favorite. And then, 21 Savage.
21 Savage. I'm not familiar. That's beyond my... He's around. Okay, fair enough. Rapper. All right, let's talk sports. Do you follow baseball at all?
Yeah, I follow the Blue Jays a lot. I used to go to a lot of Blue Jays games. So
okay, well, not far from Peterborough, and I'm a Tiger fan. You know, I'm down in the Maple City as we have Eddie Fryscock sneaking by us here. What a great job he does here with the Maroons. Okay, so we got Blue Jays. What about hockey?
My favorite team's the Boston Bruins. Most people
now hold it now
don't like me for that.
Oh my goodness!
Ever since I was a little guy, I always cheered for them. My whole family cheers for the Leafs, and I'm the odd one out.
Odd one. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you, they had one of the greatest players in the history of the game wear their jersey, number 4 from Parry Sound, Bobby Orr. Everybody knows. And the Bruins have been a dandy hockey club over the past few years, and I'm looking forward, I think, in a couple of games, my Leafs and your Bruins lock horns, so that should be fun to watch. And let's talk about hockey, life after hockey. What are some aspirations for Mr. Jones once you hang up the skates, maybe?
I've always wanted to get into coaching. That's one of the things I've always wanted to do. I've watched all my coaches through hockey, and they just have helped me get to where I am. So I've always wanted to be a hockey coach.
Well, that's fantastic. Giving back to the sport that's given you so much.
Yep.
And coaches, we can certainly never do enough without them. Well, listen, folks, it's been a pleasure to meet Graydon Jones again. A big 6-3 win over the Sarnia Legionnaires here tonight at the Memorial Arena. The player of the game, Graydon Jones. Thank you very much. Graydon Jones is here. Chris Taylor is behind the camera. My name's Peter Cobb saying so long.